Hello, brothers and sisters. My name is April and I am a teacher. I currently serve as the mathematics team leader and the assistant to the director of academic affairs in the school that I work for. I would like to let you into a secret. Promise me you won't tell, okay? Did you know that teachers have 3 kryptonites? Yep, we have 3 weaknesses. The need to know what's going to happen, the need to plan for what's going to happen, and the need to control what's going to happen. Oftentimes I wonder if teachers were born with these traits, or perhaps this was developed throughout the many years of practice, as we always need to be prepared for the unexpected circumstances that could happen in the classroom. After all, we have children under our care, and we have parents breathing down our necks, watching our every move. Know, plan, and control. March 9, 2020, Monday. I clearly recall the Director of Academic Affairs calling for an emergency meeting to discuss possible plans of action in case there is a week-long suspension because of COVID cases that have started to emerge in our country during that time. We were able to come up with good plans. In fact, we were able to come up with several fantastic plans. We had Plan A, Plan B, and Plan C, complete with protocols, guidelines, detailed activities, and timetables. We felt really good about these plans. We felt prepared, and we felt in control. March 10, Tuesday, we celebrated the feast day of our patron saint. There was no news of class suspension, either from the college president or from the government. This was another cause of celebration, or so we thought. Little did we know that this was the last day we would see each other in person. At around 5 or 6 p.m., we received a message from the college president saying that classes will be suspended for the rest of the week. Know, plan, control. We felt really good about ourselves. We felt victorious. We thought, hey, we knew this was going to happen. We were able to plan for this. We're in control. Chill. Relax. We can do this. After all, it's only 3 days, right? March 14, 2020, Saturday. President Duterte announced that our country will be put under enhanced community quarantine. All our plans went down the drain. This turned our world upside down. We weren't able to foresee a month-long or a quarter-long class suspension. I clearly remember feelings of frustration, panic, and fear. It's not just about the work anymore. I also started thinking about my family, our finances, my friends, my teammates, our country, and the state of the world. I remember talking to God saying, Lord, I want to know. Lord, when is this going to end? How can I plan and prepare for what's going to come? How do I control this, Lord? And the Lord answered me. For I know the plans I have for you. He said it several times. For I know the plans I have for you. It was like building a new school from scratch. Every day was a constant struggle. We were operating on a day-per-day basis. Every morning, the academic team will meet to plan for the day. And oftentimes, because of the unforeseen problems and concerns with the technology or with the student and parent feedback, the plans we made at 7 a.m. will be changed by 11 a.m. and will be completely overhauled by 2 p.m. It was a test of flexibility, trust, and faith. In my nightly prayers, I recall talking to God, asking again, Lord, what's going to happen tomorrow? Will it be like today? Is there anything that I need to do? Anything that I can prepare for? And the Lord whispered to me, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today. Every night, I read this verse. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for the day. I began changing my nightly prayers. Instead of questioning God and instead of asking Him to give me a hint of what's going to happen, I started to reflect on the day that has been. I started focusing on what went right instead of what went wrong. I also started to make myself more aware of His presence in all the things that happen for the day. Truly, He is there. He's there in the problems that arose, in the solutions that we thought of, in the people that I encountered, and even in the most mundane things. Gratefulness and thanksgiving filled my heart. I go to sleep every night, knowing that my God will be with me tomorrow. However, it wasn't that easy. Like I mentioned, it was like building a school from scratch. It felt like our normal workload tripled because we had to overhaul our curriculum, redo our lesson plans, revise our PowerPoints, start making tutorial videos, which we don't normally do, and learn different technologies to use in our classes, while simultaneously teaching our students to the best of our abilities. There were just too much, and many times, the work got too overwhelming. It even got to a point where I began to question if what I'm doing was all worth it. And again, I began to ask the Lord, Lord, is this really part of your plan? And in my nightly prayers, He talked to me again. Through His scriptures, He said, do not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. Do not become weary of doing good, for at the proper time, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. And I said, okay, Lord. It was difficult, but I accepted that anything worth doing is worth doing well. I know that the work is not my work. It is God's work, and I am just an instrument so that His love will be known and felt by the teachers I supervise and the children that I teach. It is not my work but it's His work, and I will be faithful to His promise because my God is a victorious God. Many are the plans in the mind of a man, but it is the purpose of the Lord that will stand. Fast forward to 8 months after the community quarantine started. I have learned not to lean on my own understanding, and I have learned to trust that whatever happens, it will be alright. I have learned to trust more and be more faithful to the work and the mission that He has given me. True, I still don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, or next week, or next month, or even next school year. But I am at peace, because God has never left me, and He will continue to be with me. Thank you. Have a blessed day, brother.